Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. The guard pair for him, Gilgeous-Alexander and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, home in the paint. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Back to Dort. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And that one, good. Williams has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And it's SGA missing. For the 3, and it's Victor Wembanyama with a 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here's Holmgren. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tries from 10, and the jumper falls for him.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking around. From the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fox, no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell grabs the board.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Fox against Dort. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closer. No good there. Dort against Fox. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. SGA finds Holmgren, and that comes off the assist by SGA. And it's all knotted up.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition. Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren outside. Dort finds Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For San Antonio, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. They get the rebound. Holmgren wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Spurs leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Holmgren outside. SGA against Castle. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Dort. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Showing a lot of want to on the glass. Williams using his athleticism to his advantage.
Fox against Dort. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. Holmgren up top. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And his ability to be an effective spot-up shooter, that's a big reason why Holmgren is so valuable offensively.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Castle. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Champagnie. He's defended by Hartenstein. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Castle misses.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Williams in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. Wallace is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Harper up top, covered by Mitchell. And Cornet gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Wallace misses. San Antonio leading by 3 to the inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Thunder shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Harper. Back to Barnes. At the elbow, it's Bryant. And it's good, 2 points. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Bryant throws it down.
What defensive focus from Johnson, able to find the steal and spark the break.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Count it, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Harper the pass to Cornet. And here is Barnes. 14 feet away. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. In the corner, Wallace with it. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 10. Down low. Bryant can't get it to go. On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Johnson. Mitchell kicks to Caruso. And the 3 off target. Wallace buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Johnson. The 3 comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell against Harper. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Outside Harper. Now, here's Johnson. Covered by Joe. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Thunder trailing by 7. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Cornet. Pass to Johnson. Outside Harper. There's a good screen to the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The deep three from Mitchell. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's McCain in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein, and that one's drained from the low block. Hartenstein's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. Vassell wide open. Offensive rebound, Spurs. It's deflected.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
Outside Williams. Launches it. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Thunder trailing by 5. Right side, Dort. Here's SGA. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to McCain. Holmgren looking around. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he continues to add to his game. Holmgren's assist numbers are going up.
Down low. Victor Wembanyama.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Vassell against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The Thunder shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 10 to the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. It's McCain on the wing. And he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, I love the focus McCain showed you right there. He absorbed that contact early, but he was able to plow right through it.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Fox against McCain. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Pass to Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
First free throw is good.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And so he hits both.
And the future is so bright for Holmgren going forward. He's already an outstanding two-way threat, and he has great determination to improve.
Wembanyama up top, defended by Holmgren. For three, Vassell. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Holmgren in the corner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren sets the screen for McCain. 5 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. That ties the game. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. It's stolen by McCain. Outside, Dort. Back to McCain. Williams from outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama left side. Holmgren with the block.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing. Pass to McCain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. McCain's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Castle finds Wembanyama. Will it go? Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Outside, Dort. They get it back. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The kick out to Williams. Pass to McCain. Nailed from three-point land. McCain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Spurs making a change here. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Cornette. Here's Vassell. Back to Cornette. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Cornette's got 6.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 9. The Spurs shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Fox. That's tipped.
That is a beautiful rejection. Hartenstein's a really consistent defender, both on the ball and off it.
Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Dort from downtown, and the Thunder another 3.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Vassell was screen on Dort, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Williams. Spurs trail by 12. Barnes dishes to Harper. Cornette passes to Barnes. Back to Cornette. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Wallace against Johnson. Back to Wallace. Pass to Mitchell. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And he gets it to go. Harper's got his first points in this one.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Holmgren with a screen on Harper. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Harper. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
That's good from Barnes. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Barnes hits them both. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Caruso. No scoring in this one. And that one is hammered home.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now, here's Harper. Williams with the block. Pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Harper. 6 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Harper against Mitchell. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3-ball. Thunder with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Caruso, the pass to Mitchell. It's Joe on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Back to Caruso. Wallace with a screen on Barnes. Caruso, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. For 3, Caruso with the steal. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Oh, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
and looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Thunder leading by 14. On the court right now for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. A pass to Fox. Shoots over Dort. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs trail by 14. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Fox from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And that is a crafty move by De'Aaron Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the first of 3.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. SGA, a screen on Wembanyama. Holmgren outside. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Up top, Fox. He's defended by Hartenstein. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Fox.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
And that one's good, SGA.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Dylan Harper. Isaiah Hartenstein, third.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Wembanyama is a massive player, which comes in handy on that backboard.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Step back shot. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dort. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Now Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Caruso. Outside, SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Inside, Wembanyama.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Castle. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Now here's Williams. It's Dort on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Vassell with it. Dort covering. Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound to the left wing. Off target with his 3. Spurs have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Now, Wembanyama. He's defended by Hartenstein. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for George. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. No good on the second free throw.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Joe with it, defended by Bryant. Hartenstein with it. 10 points for him. Wallace looking for an opening. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Bryant passes to Wembanyama. The kick out to Harper. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. Holmgren dishes to Mitchell. Here's Wallace. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Harper. Johnson inside. Wallace covering. Johnson, good.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Now, here's Caruso. Guarded closely. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harper. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Mitchell drops them both. Spurs trail by 6. To the paint, here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. Oklahoma City shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. And here is Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Down low. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Joe. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holmgren. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And that one, good. 6 points for Dylan Harper.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Joe. Here's Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
There's a screen. Vassell, the pass to Cornette. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Jared McCain's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. The Thunder leading by 4. Caruso looking for an opening. Mitchell in the corner. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Champagnie. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Unable to get that one. Nice defense from Wallace. Mitchell dishes to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Holmgren's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Vassell against Wallace. And here is Vassell. Scoreless thus far. Johnson in the corner. There's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. SGA is out there with Mitchell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Holmgren with a screen on Castle. SGA kicks to Mitchell. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Fox inside the line. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, leading by 5. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. SGA, that's a 2-pointer, misses the jumper. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Mitchell, trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Fox passes to Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 6 points for Johnson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here than the second half.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. He's defended by Hartenstein. Johnson outside. Pass to Champagnie. Sinks the three-pointer.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
The Thunder leading by 3. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Nothing but net.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Over to the left wing. Wembanyama down low. Working on Holmgren. He gets that one. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle covering. It's good.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Good on the bucket.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Champagnie. And here is Johnson. Outside, Fox. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Castle against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Fox against Mitchell. Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle covering.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Holmgren with the steal. Fox against Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Outside for SGA. And he recovers it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Fox against Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Free throw good, Fox.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox hits them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Four on the shot clock. Shea against tight D.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Champagnie. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
From 12 feet out, Holmgren can't hit. Spurs trail by 12. Now Castle. And here's Harper from the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Harper. To the middle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Castle against SGA. Shea going through the defense.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Spurs trail by 14. Outside Harper. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Holmgren. Vassell. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 14. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. .14 points, their largest lead in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Castle with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wembanyama. 16-footer drops in.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren left side. Now Dort. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Harper. Count it!
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Oklahoma City.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Chet Holmgren.
He was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
Harper against McCain. Wembanyama left side. Does not go. The Thunder leading by 17. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And he misses the J. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. Now Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Barnes outside from deep. Now Wembanyama. Now Barnes, 6 to shoot. Can't get the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Holmgren. McCain outside. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Now Williams. It's deflected. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.